What's going on, everybody? Thatcher here, bringing you guys another Monster Hunter World video. Today's video is a tips and tricks for beginners. So if you're new to Monster Hunter World, you've come to the right video. I'm going to be giving you guys about 7 different tips for all you beginner noobs out there to help you enjoy the game, get into it, and have some fun. Before we actually get into it, I just want to let you guys know that I do stream on Twitch every Mondays and Thursdays. Links will be down below. But anyways, let's jump into the first tip. Monster Hunter World has a variety of different playstyles, weapons that you can actually play during the game. I advise that for the first tip that you play with all of the weapons and you find a couple that you like to play with and stick with them, right? I say find a couple instead of just maining one single weapon, because later on it will add variety to the game, so you're not stuck to one weapon, or you have to go back and farm another weapon and kind of say you don't like it, right? So play with all the weapons in the training camp, in the training area, I should say. It's in your room, the game tells you where it's at. Okay, play with all of them, see which ones you like, and find like between 1 and 4 or 2 and 4 that you like, right? So that later on it adds variety, it spices things up, so that if you get bored of one weapon, you'll be eager to play another weapon. Expeditions are going to be your best friend in the early days, and I say this wholeheartedly because it is true. I don't think the game puts much emphasis on going out on expeditions, but in the beginning, especially when you unlock a new area, a new map, like saying going from the Ancient Forest to the Wildspire Waste, go on an expedition right away. It will make you learn the map layout of the entire thing. Exploring is fun, it's part of Monster Hunter. Plus, when you're out on expeditions, gather as much stuff as you can. Bone piles, mining outcrops, honey, red pits, all of that stuff. Go explore, go gather it, because over time, and as you progress between low rank and high rank, and say you get Monster Hunter World Iceborne into Master Rank, those carry over. You don't have to do it again. So say you need, later on, I need some ore. Instead of loading in, you don't have anything unlocked, you don't know where anything is at, you can just load in, look at your map, be like, oh my gosh, there's a bone pile right over there and a mining outcrop right there. I need some bones, I need some mining outcrops. It makes your life easier in the long run. That you learn the map, you learn the layout a little bit, you won't be lost. It just makes life so much easier. Before you go and head out on missions, I always stress this, especially with new players. When I played with my friend, eat before you go out on a mission. And if you forget to eat before you go on the mission, eat at the base camp. Always eat before a fight. Why? Because eating at the canteen will make it so, one, if you can get your health boosted plus 50 once you're up there, or plus 10. Might not sound like a big difference, but it sure can help from getting fainted. 2, attack increase, defense increase, elemental resistance increase, extra skills and all that stuff. It's all just a quality of life thing that you should just get in the habit of doing before every single quest. Now later on, as you progress through the game, the canteen, you can like find new things and eat for different skills instead of having health. But I advise that in the beginning, always eat for health plus. Don't worry about attack or defense, just eat for health plus. It will make your life so much better and you have so much more fun. This one may be a little bit unexpected here. The resource center. This place is your best friend throughout the entire game, and I'll say that with confidence because the resource center provides 3 different things. 1, it provides investigations. Investigations, when farming a monster, give you a bronze, silver, and maybe a gold tier at the bottom once you are finished fighting the monster. So if you need a rare part or something like that, it makes it so you have a higher chance to get that rare part. And it makes it so you just get more items in general because of those three boxes, or however many there are. Okay, it varies with investigation. 2, bounties. Always equip all 5 of your bounties. Do it, okay? These things are like background things that you'll do just while playing the game. So like some of the bounties are mine 12 spots in a mining outcrop, or collect 12 bones from a bone pile, or collect 20 mushrooms. Okay, these things will just happen over time, and they give you armor spheres. Armor spheres are what level up your armor, which is very helpful. Okay, they also give you points, which is used for the entire game. It's just a very nice thing. The last thing, and probably the most important thing in the entire game, I would say, is the delivery, like the completed delivery spot, right? This spot right here is where you turn in deliveries. So what are deliveries, right? We'll jump straight. I'll give you a brief explanation. In the game, if you discover a new campsite, if you want to get a new mantle, if you want to get more food, if you want to utilize the farm and get more upgrades, if you want to do some other things, right? That's what the delivery is. It will have a little icon telling you that you need so many points, maybe 1 or 2 materials, and it will tell you that it will tell you what you get. So as you explore, like I said, in expeditions, and let's say you find a new campsite that could be awesome to be used to travel to fight a monster. It's quicker, it makes it so you don't have to walk so as far. The delivery spot, if it's not given to you in the main storyline, that's where you're going to unlock it, right? It's going to be locked. You're going to have to turn in items and points and whatever to unlock that camp. You don't get it right away. You need to do that. The delivery system is your friend. Always utilize this and try to check up on this whenever possible, or if the game says new this, or if you talk to the smithy and it says, oh, you can get this mantle, but you go check the resource center and the deliveries. It will be your best friend. The 5th tip that I have to give you guys, that is probably the most important tip, is that when you unlock the farm, okay, the farm is so good. Utilize the farm immediately whenever you can, okay? The farm, what does it do, right? Well, honey is a very good item in the game. Why? Because it can make it so you make mega potions, right? Blue mushrooms are another one. Instead, what the farm does is you can cultivate items, right? Bugs, herbs, mushrooms, and miscellaneous stuff like honey, right? Or berries or whatever, or nuts, okay? What it does is that once you go out on a quest and you have, say you have honey cultivating, right? Instead of always having to run out and go pick up like 6 honey or 10 honey to make more mega potions, after you do a quest and you come back to the farm, it will cultivate between, I don't know how much, like 2 or 6 if you fertilize it correctly. It's pretty simple, right? Utilize the farm immediately. I'll show you where it's at on screen. You'll see it on screen, right? Utilize the farm immediately. It is so important. It is so great. It's basically, you just need to. The 6th tip is, I would say in the beginning, just play your own way. It don't matter. You don't need the best gear. Stay away from the meta. Just stay away from it. Now, there is some gear that is better to get than other gear, but I would say just play your own way. If you want to get Juros' armor in the beginning, go for it. Nobody's stopping it. Just get all the weapons that you want, that you think look cool. It don't really matter. As you get higher up there, yes, you're probably going to want some of the better skills, and you can look up other videos and make like a better build that still matches your skills. But just play your own way. Don't really follow the meta unless you play that way, then follow the meta, of course, but just play your way. So if that means you want defense increase, go have defense increase. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's making fun of you. Okay, let's say you want earplugs all the time instead of having attack boost. Go do it. It's up to you. Say you want to be a supporting character. Nobody's stopping you. Everybody loves the support characters, right? They love it when you just drink something and someone gets healed, and when you're playing multiplayer. Play your own way. Have fun while you're playing the game. It'll make life so much better. It'll make the game so much more enjoyable. The last and final tip, and this tip is a preference of an experienced Monster Hunter player. I've been playing Monster Hunter for a while. I started back at Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, really. That's probably the first game I really delved into, was that one. I played 4 Ultimate, I played Generations, I've played basically almost the entire Monster Hunter like games. I've played almost all of them, right? Generations Ultimate, I played a little bit, I've done it all, right? They added this gear called Defender gear. The Defender gear is overpowered. I'm just going to tell you that. It's overpowered. It's for the new players to utilize so that they can progress through the game very quickly and get to, say, mid-game or late game, depending if you're getting an Iceborne or not. I would say, as an experienced hunter, this is bad. Okay, this is bad. This is my own personal preference. It is bad because, let's say in the beginning, okay, hold up, in the beginning of Monster Hunter, you fight, say, like 4 monsters. They don't hit that hard. You can kind of get away with a little bit of armor here and there, you know, upgrading your weapons, cool beans, right? You can get away with that. But as soon as you fight a certain monster or get to the second tier of monsters, that's when the game you start to learn that, oh my gosh, these monsters, 1, they hit hard. 2, I'm actually going to need to upgrade my weapons. 3, I'll actually learn how to roll, dodge. Roll and dodge are the same thing. Dodge, guard, you know, when to attack. You know, you kind of learn that as you go. What the Defender gear does is it pushes that back all the way to high rank, right? You can farm the Defender gear all the way and beat the entire game, you know, all the entire storyline of Monster Hunter with just the Defender gear, or you can get really far into high rank. And you know, as a player, you know, I would rather experience that hard stuff on early easy monsters instead of monsters that are gonna hit you like a truck and you have to backstep. So my personal preference, and as a tip to new people playing the game, I would stay away from Defender armor. The Defender weapons, if you want to use them, go for it. I feel like it's just a weapon, right? You know, you can kill the monster quickly, but I say the Defender armor, I would stay away from it. That's my own personal preference. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, if you want to use it, use it. I'm not stopping anybody. These are just my tips as an experienced Monster Hunter player, right? I would say stay away from the Defender armor, not the weapons. Use the weapons, go for it, but the armor makes the game too easy in the beginning that you really don't learn how to play the game or learn what to do against certain monsters, and it can make the game frustrating in the long run. Anyways, guys, this has been your boy Thatcher here, bringing you guys another Monster Hunter World video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you smash that like button down below. Comment what you think about Monster Hunter World, or if you're a veteran Monster Hunter player, comment some tips down below. As a reminder, I do stream on Twitch every Mondays and Thursdays. You know, links are down below. I do have a Twitter account, which I will usually say when I'm going live, or if I'm not going to go live because of a certain event. And I also have an Instagram, so make sure you go say hi, you go like all my stuff, do all the promotion things that I'm saying here, please. I'm begging you. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.